In here.
Sure does.
What's going on?
Smells different. Mark's gone.
Yep.
Does it smell better though?
We killed Mark.
Because Mark normally smells like food, depending on what he just ate.
And Foster's.
Indian food.
So if you're wondering why the set looks any different, it's because we changed studios. Go and look us up on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you're not already on YouTube.
What I want to know is how did is that like a Giants helmet?
Phil asked that as well. I didn't
put it there. Relax, buddy.
It was filler. It's there for filler.
Well, there's
right
brown shit all over the place.
That is true.
But not on this set, though.
I didn't put it there.
This is Guys on Draft. Check out Guys on Sports. We have a brand new studio that looks even different, more different, could you say?
You also have a picture of your first girlfriend up there, too. I'm not saying anything about that.
Oof.
Yeah, I think I know who you mean, not who I hope you mean.
I don't know.
Well,
don't get too deep in the water here. It's a joke. Relax, buddy. Not talking about Trish.
No, I mean, there's.
No, I'm talking about Alf. Yeah, I'm talking about Alf.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what I thought.
I wouldn't be talking about the hot chick.
Yeah.
So, do you know what hot chick is?
Huh?
Do you know who the hot chick is?
No, I don't. I'm too young.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I bet.
Yeah. It's a good movie. I bet you haven't seen it.
Never seen it.
Have you seen it?
I have seen it, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, it's a famous pool scene.
Famous, huh?
Yeah.
Made him a man.
Super famous.
The point of this show is we pick a topic each week. We're going to draft the best teams off of our personal preferences. Please comment below on this YouTube video or wherever you see this on social media at GON Podcast and let us know who won. Last week or a few weeks ago, whenever we're moving sets, we did a Halloween candy trick-or-treat draft. To my surprise, Mark won that one.
Yeah, weird, right?
That's 2 in a row for him. So he officially doesn't win this one, obviously. So
he sucks, though.
Let's see who can take it. What are we drafting this week, guys?
D-bags. Piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a POS draft. So
Piece of shit moves.
POV, POS.
Dickhead moves.
Yeah, things that make you a POS. The POS draft, the D-bag draft. That's what we're going with today.
I like the D-bag.
D-bag draft.
Yeah. This is a tough one, too, because you, want to draw the line between...
You and other people?
Yeah, does it just drive me crazy? Or
is it a time to self-reflect? Is it a time to project?
Yeah.
Well, if any of my friends are listening, and they probably aren't, they call me POS Marin all the time.
Really?
This might be the one they want to tune into to see how in touch with myself I am.
Yeah. So do you think that they're accurate? Are you in fact
sounds
POS?
like they're jealous.
You know what? That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, no,
Phil.
that's what he thinks. But I wonder if because every friend group has the guy who's a POS.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't think it's me.
And he either is or so here we get to see,
No POS is here. We're all just stand-up gentlemen.
Oh,
Bill?
yeah, I'm a great guy.
Bill, did you have a POS in your friend group? Because we did. We had one.
I'm trying to remember, but it was just funny, that's just him.
Yeah.
There was never a guy that was I gotta punch this guy in the mouth kind of thing. Yeah. It was more like, wow, this guy, he definitely just talked to that girl that was here to see somebody else and that kind of guy.
Well, I hope you don't draft that because that's going to be hard to fit in that square.
It sure is. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
How are we picking draft order, though?
I don't know. I tell you, can I say something?
You can.
That shit looks good.
Yeah, this was a great idea.
That looks
like a nice,
way cooler than it looked in the other place.
Yeah.
Well, this is way cooler space in general.
It is a way cooler space.
Yeah, we've been
I think we got to
innovating.
deck that out with more posters. I'm
do,
going to get on the hunt for some posties.
Yeah.
That looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe, comment,
and
so
subscribe.
we can continue to put posters up.
Yeah, we do have to pay for this place.
Yeah,
Well, Rocky.
we do.
Rocky.
Collective we.
Collective we.
We.
Yeah.
So, yeah, draft order. How are we doing it last? What were we doing the last?
I have a random generator.
Oh, yeah, do that. Yeah.
We're doing that again?
Yeah,
I mean, just because Mark's not here, I can.
Is it a wheel?
Yeah.
Can I say spin that wheel?
You can.
Does it have a sound, or do I have to do it with my mouth?
It does have a sound.
Hey,
You may
yo.
hear, but here I can put it up here and see. If
Give me the cue.
Ayo.
Spin that wheel, yeah.
it's not making noise, but Phil, you're my witness, and Zach gets to
The choice?
Yeah, you get to choose first. Wow, Phil, you get to go second if you
Big
like. or
Philly in
choose
the
second,
house.
And I guess I'll.
Bring
up the rear.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna go with the second pick. Gives me time in between picks to think. So that's what I'm doing.
That is a good strat. Yeah, I'm gonna go third. I'll put Rocky on the spot. Let him go first.
Whatever the first overall pick is gonna be in this draft is gonna be just not strong.
Yeah, because
Yeah. I actually agree. And
You actually agree.
yeah. Well, because like I didn't want first in this one. I kind of wanted to see how the
Yeah.
draft would play out. You know, where you guys were going with your picks. So this puts me.
Hey, you set the pace here.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but I got to go back to back too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so do you. But yeah,
Yeah.
Shit, drop my marker. Fuck. It's probably. Can you get my marker?
You do that almost every week.
Roll off my foot.
You drop like some component of your pen.
Just kick the table too.
So we're falling apart.
If you're listening on audio only, tune into YouTube.
So what makes somebody a piece of crap
POC.
there's a
draft?
lot.
that is worthy of number one?
It's tough. It's a tough spot.
Killing people makes it kind of shitty if you do that.
I mean, you can use stuff that you've done, maybe
Yeah.
thoughts you've had, or particular instances. Just omit some names.
So I tell you what I'm going to say.
Like, I think there's a big gambit here that you could run as far as, like, you know, just things that people do, people just saying stuff, or just in general being.
Yeah. So I'm going to say this, and I don't know that it's the strongest, but I think it's the most meaningful to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm searching for a way to word it before I unveil it to you.
Got it.
But but I think I have it.
You know? You don't got to make yourself decent.
Are you going no shirt under that hoodie right now? Is that bare chest? Bare chest DeStefano?
So I actually forgot to
That's
anything.
That's making me feel uneasy.
I just had the sweatshirt or the hoodie in the car.
So what'd you wear on the way here then? You're shirtless?
His business shirt.
Yeah, I went business.
His official business shirt.
I wonder
business to casual.
how long has that hoodie been without being washed if it's in the car?
Nah, it was washed.
You got to wash it tonight after being on that body like that.
Okay, so my team name is It Me? Because a lot of these that I put,
Not bad.
I'm wondering, is it just me?
I could help you out.
But this is something I believe in. I believe that there's a code among friends.
That's a good pick.
And it's a guy that goes against the bro code.
That's a good pick because I had something maybe in store later. Now, does this?
Yeah, I mean, there's a time limit before you can date.
Okay, that bro code. There you go.
Like, yeah, there's a bro code,
It's a
and
bad
you can't
guy.
go against it.
Yeah. I've been close to treading that line before.
Oh no, I actually think that I was wondering if that's why they call you a piece of shit.
No, piece of shit replaced
You're a sandbagger, huh?
POS Marion replaced Zaddy. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, there's the evolution.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Are you in your final form yet?
I hope not.
Does he seem like a kind of guy that would?
I
date
don't
an
know,
ex-girlfriend?
man.
So it's tough because like
So here, I think
You're about to make
there's.
me
So let me
reminisce.
let me shoot you. Let me shoot you some bail. There's a difference between the guy that actively pursues, because there's that guy,
and it falls in your lap sometimes.
and then there's the guy that the friends get jealous of because the girls just like the other guy too.
Okay.
Right,
So now
that happens.
So that was me, and I know you're going to say, "Oh, bullshit."
No, you know what? That's cool that you said that but douchebag move to say it was you, right?
Okay, you can put that as your number one, but that was like I had it.
Yeah, that was me.
It was me. I had one friend in particular, Steve Bean. I don't know if he's listening.
Beanie.
It was you, Steve.
You doxed
His
him.
girlfriends, like 2 or 3 in a row, came on to me.
Two or
Couldn't get
three in a
enough.
row.
Couldn't get enough of your
Yeah,
stuff.
they couldn't, and so I had to like.
Jeez.
Not only could I not date him, but I had to say, "Hey, Steve, I don't want to be that guy, but they're coming on to me." It
Oh,
was
so that's
hard.
but that you're being a good guy.
I was a good guy,
Yeah.
but it was hard because I love.
Was
Steve.
it hard?
There it is.
Literally. I love Steve, and I didn't want anything to come between, and
A
I was
scale,
like, "This is
real
kind of
quick,
bad."
real quick. Scale of 1 to 10. How hard was it?
It was rocky hard.
I'm just saying, like, the temptation. I'm not talking
Okay,
about
you're saying
your
how-
member.
No, they were. He always dated good-looking girls.
So it was a scale of 1 to 10. What are you talking?
One you could cut a diamond.
Okay,
Yeah. One is
not bad.
one beer.
Okay.
Is cutting a diamond good? I don't know what you mean by
Sharp.
that.
Yeah,
Sharp.
yeah, yeah, sharp.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just-
You're gonna go
Earthquake.
down. You're gonna go
I
down.
almost broke the wall.
All right, so that was a first round pick.
I think this is gonna be heavily skewed towards the male perspective.
Oh,
Let's just get
yeah.
that out of the way.
Yeah, 100%.
Unless he goes rogue.
Well, he could because
Skittles.
I'm just trying to.
I did take some crap for that, by the way. In my house,
That's funny.
My
Yeah.
daughter
Good.
texted me. And
As
she said-
intended.
She
Good.
said that was a very off-color remark.
Oh, good job. Hey, you know what? Don't leave me hanging. What's going
Oh,
on?
yes, let's go.
I was like, "Have you met
another
Zach?"
another clip.
That one of Mark was pretty hilarious. That was great.
Which one?
Where he gave.
Oh, I know. That's the same clip. Yeah.
But Mark
Yeah, that
is
was
not
good.
the most aware guy.
He made me laugh. He's like, "Don't spend it all in one place." Like he made a funny voice.
Mark is
I find
exists in his
myself-
own
I told
atmosphere.
my girlfriend this yesterday, and she thought this was smart of me to say, or
I
at
bet
least
she
was
did.
like, "Oh, you know,
Yeah.
you might be onto something." I laugh at you guys a lot. So sometimes when
But what does that mean? 'Cause
when
I
I-
felt like that's like not a good thing.
no, well, I mean, you interpret it how it is, but like when in that clip, G1 podcast on everywhere.
Yeah.
Go check that out.
Yep.
When Mark makes that voice, my instant laugh is like I feel like I'm at a zoo.
Yeah.
Like there's a glass wall.
Watching an
I'm
animal.
watching Mark. Yeah, I'm just watching. Don't spend it all in one place. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so that's not so laughing at us is not like laughing with us.
I feel like I'm
That's
I'm
fair.
watching a movie. I got popcorn.
Yeah, he's
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
he's like at a fair.
You're still discovering,
County fair.
who you are. So
Sure,
it's understandable.
sure.
Yeah, that is
So-
fair.
We're all comfortable with who we are.
Speaking of self-identity, I guess Team POS Marin is going to go with, and
very
this is
creative.
actually something that I don't do,
Sure.
but it's something that I think a piece of shit would do,
That's right.
and it's not pay your friends back.
That's a
Oh,
bad
yeah,
guy.
That's a bad guy right there.
So yeah, I mean, hey man, you just buy this one, I'll Apple Pay you. I'll Venmo you.
Yeah, I hate
and it just
having to remind
lingers.
somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just lingers, and you never. You feel like the bad guy for
Yeah, they
reminding
make you the bad
people.
guy for asking money.
Yeah.
Asking for your money.
And in today's day and age, especially with like, I wouldn't say my friend group, but in my generation,
Say a
you
name.
can just Apple Pay somebody,
Say a name.
Yeah,
and you
say
can
name.
do it 3 months from now.
Say a name.
Yeah, say name. Which one?
Who is it?
No one, honestly, no one in my friend group really does that. We hound each other too much. Yeah.
Yeah, but even hounding, like,
You don't want to hound.
yeah, because Phil, like, he's good about like immediately paying.
Sometimes I don't know.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Like you, like,
I felt like
I think sometimes downtown when you're, like you get this round, I'll get the next.
I'm too old for that.
I get a text sometimes like 2 or 3 days later.
Oh, when you're drunk.
Yeah, you might forget.
Yeah, when you're drunk, you can forget.
yeah. But that's
I think it's the only instance in
relatable.
my own friend group. Like 2 or 3 days later.
You know what? That's a perfect segue to my first pick, and it has something to do with downtown and being drunk. And
downtown.
I'm gonna go with
Non-consensual touching.
no. We've all been out.
That would never be on Phil's list.
Yeah, never.
all been out with the guys, right? Having a good time, maybe macking on some hot chicks, right? Just enjoying the night with the boys. And then there's that guy who's a drunk fight guy.
Oh yeah.
Gets
just
drunk and
picking
always wants
fights.
to, well, this guy did this or somebody said something. But drunk fight guy is a real friggin' buzzkill. And it's always kind of the same guy. And
just
you already,
annoying.
it gets to the point where, let's not let this guy get too friggin' loaded because we're going to leave here with the cops chasing us out. I know it's happened to me a bunch of times. It's just the guy somehow, some way finds, hits on some other guy's girl or just, bullshit. Drunk fight guy. Worst guy. I think worse than not paying you back.
No, yeah, for sure, because there's jail time involved, possibly.
Drunk fight guy is a bad guy.
How close of a friend is this guy?
He could be a family member.
Yeah, it could be a family. It could be right in your circle.
Is there anybody in your family that is like drunk Pasquale guy, fight guy? Because I feel like is a Pasquale brother that is the most drunk, angry.
No, not really. No. Drunk fight. I've had friends that are drunk fight guy for sure.
Yeah, I have too.
You know what? I'm wrong. My dad is drunk fight guy. Number one.
So it's from the tree itself.
Number one drunk fight, but he was so hardcore drunk fight guy that it was like it's like having a nuclear. Like we're just not going to be drunk fight guy because he's so hardcore drunk fight guy.
Oh yeah.
See, he's a deterrent.
Yeah, true story. First fight I ever got into. My dad. My dad.
I've also yeah. I've been in a couple fights because of my dad too.
Yeah.
Zach, can you say that?
Yeah, I fought my dad before a few times.
No, I mean like I
In a
wasn't
fight
fighting my
because
dad.
of your
I was
dad.
fighting to defend my dad.
Fighting for him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Never had. Never had to have dibs on that.
All right, that sucks though because your bro code kind of stole my thunder here. I did have. Let me go with my notes.
I'm sitting pretty at number 2.
Yeah, number 2 is a nice.
Got time in between.
It's a nice spot.
Got time in between.
Okay, so there's another guy, and I think we've all kind of been in this situation. I've actually been this guy, so I'll say that. But
Yeah, these are all going to be male perspective, I think.
Definitely.
this is more universal, so this is cool. I think this says more about the person that's doing it than probably a lot of these other things. It's a small thing. I think to some people that work in a certain industry, it's a big thing, but rude to the staff.
Oh, hate that person.
Yeah.
That guy.
That should have been your first overall pick.
Yeah.
Well, that was my second. See, I had him back to back.
I hate that guy.
Rude to-
And just in general, like, it could be anywhere. You know, it usually happens at restaurants, obviously, but just the guy that, doesn't tip. I mean, that's probably another one. Sorry, guys. But doesn't tip, just kind of treats the wait staff like they work for him.
Yeah.
And is just a prick,
We're going to strike that because you can't have two.
Okay, so take the tip out. Just rude to wait staff.
That is like,
Rude to wait staff.
that was on my list because I hate that guy.
What guy? The
that
tip
doesn't
guy?
tip, yeah.
I overtip.
You just gave it to him. You just gave him a.
No, I'm not gonna take that. I'll go with. I'm gonna put this on the board, and I'll have to explain it
Okay, let's do it.
because this is POS Marin, whether it be as a joke or reality.
Yeah.
The what I miss guy. So like the group chat is going on for days about something important.
Yeah.
You're planning things out.
Yeah.
And you have one person that just doesn't have the time of day to read the chat, doesn't care, is, I'll let everyone else figure out plans for me. And then, hey, what I miss?
We talking about Mark?
Yeah,
talking
I was gonna
about-
say, that's
Talking
Mark.
about
and
Mark?
our-
Okay.
Oh, I do that in my friend group too.
Okay, so you are Mark in your friend group.
Oh God, no, I'm not. Please don't say
No,
that.
you are.
That's
No,
Mark.
no,
Mark
no,
is
no.
Mark and Art.
Maybe
And
I've
his
got.
Yeah, Mark is Mark here.
Maybe I got 1% Mark. I'm not gonna say what I was about to. I'll say I got 1% of Mark in me.
It's a lot. He's a large man.
God, okay. Yeah, so what I miss, like you don't communicate, you're just always maybe a step behind, not involved in the plans, but you still show up and you're there.
Yeah, that's a bad guy.
Yeah, what I miss.
And you got to explain things to him again.
Yeah.
And
It's not in the loop.
didn't we talk about this already? That guy? Mark.
The what I miss
It's
guy.
so Mark.
Yeah.
He's going to hate that too.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going fast and furious.
Yeah, 3-man is tough.
So I got one right away, and then I might have to think for my turn here. I'm trying to think. All these you have to kind of word them correctly.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I trust the POS Marin to
Yeah.
put it on the list correctly.
You
Because now that I know his reputation with his friends.
you write down. All right, this is. I
I
already don't like how this is getting painted. Just write down what you want on the graphic. It's not
Yeah,
that-
that's right.
It's not that hard.
So
It's good radio right here.
So we
We're all
have to
curious.
figure out
I'm
a
thinking
way.
of my next, and I'm trying to
So we have
brainstorm.
to figure out a way to word this on the graphic because it can't be this. But
Well, so
But
you just
it's-
took the
yeah,
opposite of my
yeah,
advice.
that's a stupid way to say it.
yeah, but I'm trying to get it across to people who are actually watching the show and not just looking at the list.
So
Yeah,
explain.
yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
hate this person.
Who is he?
You're out to eat. There's 6 of you, and you're trying to be nice to the waiter or waitress. So you're trying to like just do one bill,
Yeah.
and they gotta divvy it up. They gotta win the damn check. Oh, I didn't have that. I didn't eat a mozzarella stick. That son of a bitch who just can't divide it up by 5 ways. That son of a bitch.
That son of a bitch.
I can't stand that person who's got to win the check. Got to win the check. Just divide the bill 5 ways.
I agree with you.
Well,
Colin.
I had a sandwich. You had a steak. I hate that guy. Hate that.
If your steak's $40 and my sandwich is 15,
Man, I just freaking ruined my pants.
why am I?
Well, Rocky,
You could take the whole check. I might need to split it up evenly.
Rocky has money, so
Listen, don't be that guy. I hate it.
I haven't gotten to that point yet. Maybe I'm just not old enough to where like you share the bill. Everyone just pays for their own. Everyone's on separate checks.
No, I hate that guy. I hate that. Because, listen,
But it just makes
nobody's
sense,
so broke that like an extra $4 or $5 is going to bust.
Yeah, but how many times? I mean, if you're going out to eat with your friends for like, I don't know, like at least once a month, like $4 adds up after time.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of the show, I'll be thinking about my ruined pants. That's
Damn.
Why? Just buy another pair, guy.
It should
Daddy
come out.
Warbucks.
my listen. My
It'll come out in the
OCD,
wash.
I almost got to take them off right now and just do the rest of the show with no pants on.
Just
Well,
do
that's
it.
not any better.
Yeah, go for it.
Please
Oh
don't.
no, it's better.
I think
for
you'll get
everybody involved.
I think you'll get a call from your daughter about that one.
But we'll probably get a viewer or two, some kind of fetish, some kind of.
Old guy fetish. Yeah.
Old man takes off pants
I mean, listen, you don't think that would do it?
in front of
We would get a lot of views,
in
There's
front of,
grandpa porn.
right or wrong.
in front of minorities.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's too much. Is it your turn?
No, you gotta go.
Oh,
get
you got to
him.
go back
Yeah.
to back. That sucks. Man, this is so much pressure in the 3-man draft
Yeah.
to especially when you don't
Pre-planned.
yeah.
So this is another.
I know I'm missing out on
This is now. I'm going to admit this, and I've gotten really good with my friends as we figured each other out. And
Yeah.
so here's my rule now. I basically tell everybody, "Hey, stop before you tell me. If this is something you want nobody else to know, you got to tell me that. Because if you don't,
Oh, okay.
Oh, disclaiming.
yeah. Because if you don't, I think it's fair game.
You're going to tell people.
Yeah, the person who can't keep a secret. I hate that person.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So now this is the condition is, hey, don't say a word, and
Got
they
it.
freaking blab it. I hate
Yeah,
that.
that's not good.
That's
Yeah.
a real piece of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, hate that person.
Yeah, that's the one and done for me. If you do that, then I can't.
Yeah.
Like I don't make the same mistake twice there.
Yeah, and normally they're like telling in fact, Mark aggravated me. Drunk Mark,
yeah.
drunk Mark at the concert.
Drunk
kept
Mark was
saying,
drunk.
Don't tell Tara this, and I was like, what kind of guy does he think I am? So the next day when he got sober, I
Don't
said,
tell Tara what?
remember about the name of his son? Do you remember that whole
Oh,
conversation?
you're an idiot that you're saying this right
Nah,
now.
she's not listening. Anyways,
You're doing what you do.
no,
What?
not. The next day I had to say, Mark, what kind of guy do you think I am? I'm never going to say anything.
Yeah. He kept. I do now. I remember what
I
you're
was
talking
like,
about.
I
Yeah.
was like, I'm never going to say anything. You don't got to tell me.
Yeah, he was
Trust me.
pushing it too.
Yeah.
Like he was aggressive. Like shut
He
up,
was
Mark.
the fight.
Stop pointing at me like that.
He was the drunk fight.
Wait,
he was
I'm-
a drunk fight guy.
Yeah, he was ready to be drunk
Yeah,
fight guy
he
for a few
was.
minutes.
I'm
He would.
confused. Are you saying that you have to disclaim to people?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah. No. I mean,
He's
like
saying it's a stipulation.
Like
Yeah.
if you say, "Can I tell you something?"
Yeah.
I'm going to say,
Yeah.
"Hey, is this between us?"
I got you.
And
okay.
if you do,
Okay.
I'll go to my grave.
Yeah.
I'll never say
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But anyways. But this guy, the guy that just says it,
Yeah.
oh, I hate it. Hate it.
Yeah, everyone's because then they have a one friend. They're like, oh, like I'll tell you, but you can't tell anybody.
Yeah, I hate that.
And everyone has a friend like that. Everyone has a best friend.
And I'm really good about saying, "Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Please don't say it."
Yeah.
Like if it's truly a secret.
to anyone.
Yeah.
I pride myself on that.
Yeah. No, you are good about
I'm a
it.
safe. I'm a
closed
rock.
book.
Yeah.
I mean, you murdered somebody. Tell me. I won't tell anybody.
Maybe I have. Maybe I have told you.
My turn, right?
Maybe I know.
Maybe we murdered somebody together.
Murdered? Yeah, we could have murdered somebody.
Yeah.
In the mean streets of Cleveland.
I gotta say, Drunk Mark was funnier than Drunk Zach in a different way.
Yeah, Drunk Zach was.
Drunk Zach, I just wanted to take care of him.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it because of my sweet boyish charm?
I don't know what it was.
I think
I
he
was
just
afraid-
likes
You know
you.
what? I would argue to say that I was in a new environment.
Damn it! I forgot my friggin' pick.
I just was in.
I'm sure that would be your argument.
I was in a new environment.
Yeah.
So I was. Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck! I had
That
a
was
good
an
pick,
outlier.
and now I forgot it.
The take care of like the father,
Damn it,
came
man.
out of me because I was like, I got to protect him from the Germans.
No, I don't think that. Is it World War II here?
Yeah, the Germans were.
Oh yeah, this is the guy. He's this guy.
Is it my turn? Or your
Yeah,
turn?
sure. Your
Okay.
turn, buddy.
So
Pal.
people that cut you off in traffic, people that just drive terribly,
I do hate that.
just people that just drive like they're a dick. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some. So we can take other things with traffic involved, right? That are not
I suppose you
cutting
can.
off.
Just like I guess, yeah. I mean, just
Like, are you just talking specifically about cutting somebody off?
d-bag driving. Should I rebrand?
What do you think? Because it's like a wide net. There's a lot
he
of
said,
stuff.
Just cut you off. I think that's got to be.
I'm saying if he changed it to douchebag, we give him the chance to. Does that encompass everything? Or?
Yeah, I guess
That's why I say it almost can't. Like I think he made his choice. He's got to live with it.
Well, I started by saying cut you off in traffic, but it eclipses it. I'm just gonna
That's fair.
I'm gonna rebrand here.
Okay,
Driving like a d-bag.
that's fair. I could live with that.
Yeah, there's not much to it.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
just
I
getting
think
cut
that
off.
the guy that doesn't I let one car in
Yeah, it's
every
considerate.
time. That's another
Yeah.
D-bag move if you don't let a car in.
Or like not waiting your turn at a stop sign.
Or the guy driving on the what do you call it?
Oh, you know what I hate? This is what I hate. People that all right. So there's like the guy that does the thing where they stop when they're not supposed to. Like somebody that thinks they're being nice.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you're on a highway or you're exit,
Yeah.
like you can't stop. You're gonna get me in an accident.
Yeah.
Like I hate the people that think they're doing something great and they're really just
Or there are the people
doing something terrible.
that you're going like above the speed limit and you're going quick by I guess anyone's standard, and there's just someone behind you that wants to go faster. And
Yeah,
just
that
around
bothers
you.
me a little bit too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or when you're flying, you're going full speed and somebody's trying to enter.
Oh yeah.
And then they jump out and then they go slow, but then you look behind you in the rear view and there's no, like, you could have just waited
Yeah.
5 more seconds.
Even parking, like parking in 2 spots. Just D-bag driving.
Or the guy, the one for me is the person who drives on the shoulder of the road because they're more important.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Remember we talked
And
about
they never
this
get
in
pulled
New
over.
Orleans, too.
They never get pulled over.
I know. We talked about how there should be an all-powerful driver.
Oh, yeah, we
and
did.
an
That was,
all-powerful pedestrian.
well, we said there
What do you
should be
mean?
a percentage. Like,
Yeah, percentage.
in any give, like, let's say in Lake County, there should be just randomly 5% people with immunity.
Yeah.
Half
do
of them
anything they want to do.
Half of them could. What was it? Half of them could.
Yeah, so like if you're an all-powerful driver and somebody drives on the shoulder of the road, you freaking murder them.
Take them out.
And they have no idea who it is.
And
But,
your
but
immunity-
there'd also be like all-powerful pedestrians.
Are you seeing like undercover hitman?
So
Yeah,
hear us
I mean,
out.
However
So-
you want to do it.
Yeah, so
I
basically-
thought more like angel, demon, like that power, like
5% of the population that have immunity to, if somebody's driving bad, I guess they could take them out, or as a pedestrian,
Yeah.
if they're doing bad pedestrian stuff, take them out.
I got you.
And the idea would be that just knowing that it's out there
would make people
would
Yeah.
make people be more cautious.
so you're like Thanosing people, kind of.
Basically, yeah.
Just eliminating people once they make the mistake.
well, you're hoping that they don't make the mistake because
Yeah.
they know the threat. I mean,
The threat
you
out
would
there.
have to.
Yeah.
Somebody would have to be sacrificed so they know it's
Oh,
real.
no.
Yeah.
Plenty would have to be.
well,
said.
I think it'll be a natural like sacrifice. Someone's gonna mess up.
Yeah, somebody
It's
Well,
not
and,
like,
and
there's
it would
like a
have to be
Batman.
somebody like me I'm okay with the sacrifice
Yeah.
in order to make the better good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right,
it's
Thanos.
sacrifice Rocky. That'll be great. And then
No,
as long as I'm in the will. No,
sacrifice me.
okay, sorry.
See,
I
this
get
is
to
this is the
sacrifice
Thanos thing
somebody.
because like instead of like eradicating them from existence, why don't this all powerful person just make them a good pedestrian? Or
Well, they're
driver?
not all powerful like the Infinity Rings. They're all power. They're just
like in real.
In
in
they
real-
just have
in real
immunity.
time.
Instant.
They just have immunity.
Like you're saying logistically. Wait,
That's all I'm saying. They have immunity from being prosecuted.
Yeah.
That's it.
oh, I'm thinking the opposite. I'm thinking like there are like say there's like randomly like 5 people within a population.
5%.
5%. There's like 5% of the population that just is living life, and then they see like somebody like be a bad driver, bad pedestrian, and I thought you meant like they're gone.
No, I'm saying they have. So basically, the same way they do jury duty.
This is dark.
Same way they do jury duty.
Yeah.
They pick 5%. You do 5% so you can scale it.
Yeah.
Different city, county
Yeah.
sizes. 5% at random. You have the authority. There's going to be a body cam. So however, this is getting way too deep in the weeds. But you have the authority. If this guy does, a bad driver does something like a dick bag move, you can go kill him. And then conversely,
I am thinking what
a pedestrian, but not, I'm saying you don't have the power to raise up and kill him. You could go try to murder him with a gun.
Oh,
And if you do, you have immunity where you don't
from
get
the trial and all that.
exactly.
all the
And
crime.
the
You
same
got
thing,
body cam to say.
and the same thing for
I gotcha.
pedestrians. If
Yeah, yeah.
pedestrians like jaywalk and cause an act, anything like that, you could kill them.
So it's not a mystic power. It's like logistically speaking, if this was a thing.
Yeah, like we're
Kinda
giving
like
you that.
Dexter, but you play the body cam of.
Definitely seen that.
Yeah,
You haven't seen Dexter.
no.
I mean,
Wow.
I feel
What
like
have you
don't
seen?
Watch, yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Okay, that's fair. I guess you have to see that.
Yeah. I don't know.
You haven't seen The Sopranos, I'm assuming. That's ridiculous.
No,
All right.
sir.
Oh my god. All right.
Best show ever on TV.
All right, here we go. So that was dark and that was deep, and I think it's not a terrible idea. It's my turn, right? All right, so I don't know how you're gonna word this on the
This is gonna
graphic
be a
because this
terrible
is
job
it is tough. I'm gonna have to explain this a little bit.
Okay.
So it's basically guy. I guess I haven't had much experience with this with a woman doing this, but it could be a woman, I guess, just as easily. And I'm gonna center around sports, but it's the guy. What's the word for this? You just start talking to a guy about sports that says they're a fan, and this and guy that doesn't know about, or guy that talks. See, I don't know how to word this. Guy that doesn't know what he's talking about.
A pretender?
Does that even
Casual.
translate?
Casual.
Oh, yeah.
Casual's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
sports
Yeah,
casual.
fan.
Sports casual. Okay.
But the guy that talks, you start talking to him for like 10 seconds, you realize this guy has no idea what the hell he's
he's a
talking
load.
about.
Yeah, he's a load of horse manure.
Sports casual guy is
Mahogany.
the guy I hate. All right. And I'll roll right into my second one. And this might just be a personal thing. And I don't want to skew it just to like a certain religion, but positive guy. What bothers me,
Like you're talking about like a motivational speaker.
just like all the time, like
Some of that just is like too, like your life is too dark and they're too bright.
oh,
So
my
this
life
annoys
is
you.
fine, but there's always a guy like because I'm not like this,
Yeah, bubbly.
that they think there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey man, what's going on? Like positive guy,
Yeah.
too
just
positive for me.
too
Like
positive.
just why? Like you're trying to like I'm a problem you're trying to solve, guy.
Like, let me be angry.
Just let me be.
You okay, Phil?
What do you? Oh, this got
Let
deep.
me see your list so far.
Drunk fight guy, root staff, sports casual, and positive guy. You have something to say?
No,
Say it.
just checking out your list.
All right.
I'm gonna go with this.
Just revealing and peeling the onion.
So you're sharing a nice story, and especially on a podcast when you need to be talking and you need to be heard, just someone that cuts you off when you're speaking.
Oh, that's nice. I do that.
Like in general,
You just did it.
just did it, just fucking did it. Just in general, when you're trying to like say a story and they're like, oh yeah, or like, oh yeah, that thing that I did that one time that
yeah.
like just
Damn
like
it, you son of a!
they just like
You literally just took mine.
yeah, haha, hee hee. What's just more? There's what they have to say is more important. They're not hearing what you're saying because they're more focused on what they have to say afterwards. Just you get cut off. Like, dude, shut up. Just shut up. Let me finish my sentence at least. Yeah.
For a moment, I thought you didn't take mine,
And then I
you
did.
Yeah, the one upper. You're talking
Yeah.
about the one upper.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's a great one because you got the guy that and didn't you always like with that person who is that guy or girl? I always wanted a story that they freaking couldn't one up. I used to daydream about what story can they not one up.
I have kind of a funny. Yeah, it's kind of funny. So I had an old manager, like supervisor, kind of, where we'd be like, I'm gonna say his. No, I won't say it. We'll say his name is Jay because it started with the letter J. So
Jake.
no, you're not gonna get it.
Jason.
Jim.
No, Jam.
Big Jim.
Jam. Is that what you said?
No, I said Jim.
I said
Jim?
Jason.
Nah, both are wrong.
Jake.
So we'd be like, dang, I work all day today, or like, oh man, I worked the last like 4 days. Like, I worked like 24 days in a row.
Oh, I hate
and
that
I'm like,
guy.
oh, I'm sure you fucking did, Jay. Or like, oh man, like I'm a little tired. Like, just you're trying to just like have like a casual conversation, not
Yeah.
even just to like get the awkward sound. Like, oh man, like I'm a little hungry. I haven't eaten in like 4 days.
I love the voice.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about,
I mean,
Jay?
it tells us that he was quite possibly an immigrant, right? I mean, that's
No, he wasn't actually.
Oh,
well,
so
maybe like Irish or
It does
something.
sound like an immigrant voice.
Like Irish immigrant. Like he was paler than snow.
Can you think about like, because like I used to daydream about I got to come up with a story that one ups any.
Well,
story.
the one up guy is also like, I think there's another guy that's kind of the same. I don't think we could pick it. So it's just the guy that kind of makes everything about him. Like maybe
the
not just
narcissist-
one up,
narcissist.
but you start talking about and well, this is what well, that happened to me too. But it's like there's a different thing because there's a time when you're talking to somebody and you want that. There's also a time when you're just like he said, you're just making small talk, and then they kind of make it about whatever the hell they're trying to spill on you.
Yeah. There's one comedian that talks about a guy like that, and he talks about how he dreamt that he could had been to the moon, so that
Because then they can be like, oh, I've been to Mars.
Well, I remember that one time I was on the moon.
Who was it?
Geez,
Okay, forget it.
Brian Regan.
Oh, okay, yeah, Brian's funny.
It'd be like, oh man, I'm working today, and then I have like the podcast afternoon. Like, well, try owning a pressure washing business and also being a manager. And I'm like, okay, is your life harder than mine?
Yep.
Was this at no.
Jay, I hope you've gotten better with that.
Is this my turn or your turn?
I think it's my turn.
Yeah, I'm third. Yeah, so
Oh no, yeah. So then it's
no, he just went.
Yeah.
so
You-
we're
You make
back
your
in the
two
turn.
picks, and then he
Yeah,
goes, and then I go.
I got
Yeah.
2 picks. And
Yeah, you
he just
do.
took mine. For a brief moment, I was like, "Oh, he's not taking mine," and then
I did it. Then I did it.
So this makes my 2 picks even harder. Okay, so
This is the last of your draft here too.
I'm going to catapult here, and I'm going to say, and I think these are both one answer.
Okay.
I think, but I'm curious to see what you guys think.
Okay, we'll go with the first one.
Yeah, I don't know if they can be separated, but
The guy that always prefaces but never gives the answer.
You could try.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with this.
Go for it. I'm sure it's an elite pick. Oh, okay. Yeah.
The friend who just feels entitled to everything.
Entitled person.
Yeah,
Entitled person is a bad.
can't stand that person.
Give us an example.
Yeah.
So, and this is you may or may not believe this, but I can't really use his name because we're still friends.
Oh, you don't.
But he went by initials in high school,
Oh,
and he
TJ.
he literally was. If I say he doesn't listen,
Yeah.
No, he's just gonna do
No.
it.
he was. His father was on the royal court of Iran
What is that?
and
Really?
had escaped the country.
Oh my god.
And so this guy had like money hand over fist,
Yeah.
but was entitled. I never met a guy that
Rich
was,
guy.
Spoiled.
but spoiled. I didn't even realize.
That's what he was.
Oh man, it was terrifying.
Nice.
And so he was a great guy to hang out because
Paid for
invariably he
everything.
paid for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And What are the odds? That's you now.
Yeah, but I hope I'm not like an intent. Like,
No, you're not.
He was the guy that was
You're
like,
too much the other way, probably.
He was like degrading to the staff.
Yeah.
He was like the guy that like if he had a brand new Supra, it wasn't good enough. Why didn't he get this car?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it just
shit.
was
It's bullshit.
Yeah, I looked at him and you're like,
If I won the lottery, that's how I'm being the Iran guy. What is this shit?
no, he didn't have an accent. His dad and mom did, but
Okay, sorry.
he did. I
What
think
is
he
this
could-
Camaro? I'm sorry. Just go.
Yeah, I don't know if I have another
I'm
one.
trying to fill in for Mark's stupidity. It's not working.
Talk amongst yourselves while I try to figure out the next one.
Dude.
What about guy that like the guy that like so on the girl side from a woman's perspective, boyfriend that like sleeps with friend. You should be thinking boyfriend that sleeps with like friends group.
Oh, so just a cheater?
No,
A
like,
homie hopper?
homie hopper. Yeah,
Yeah.
not necessarily a cheater, but homie hopper. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it depends.
I
on
mean,
if
do you
you're
feel
the-
like
Depends on if you're the homie hoppy.
Am I a girl? Like in the situation, I'm the
No,
girl.
I'm saying as a guy, if it's reversed,
I don't know what you're asking.
like if you had a girl that you dated
Yeah.
and then you stopped dating her,
She's the homie hopper.
she's the homie hopper. Like we already talked about your guy friend that tries to do. I'm saying if the
Oh.
girl after you're separate then hops on the homies,
I don't know. I guess I can't hate the game, honestly.
so you don't mind it, right?
Yeah, no, not really. I had a friend actually that dated one of my ex-girlfriends. Ex-girlfriend isn't like I dated her for a few months over summer, so it wasn't. I never loved her or anything like that.
Yeah,
I'm on the record saying that, so I guess I don't really mind saying it again.
yeah,
I didn't really care.
yeah.
Yeah, so
All right, go Rocky.
So for my last one, and this is probably definitely more of a me, but I'll see if it resonates. The person who won't respect boundaries, and I'm talking about like,
Physical boundaries.
well, it can be
who's touching you?
if you like say, hey, this is a bound, like, hey, I don't like to be touched. You know, that could be a boundary. But for me, for you, for instance, it would be. So if I pulled up to like if we were going to go out on Thursday night, and I was driving and I pulled up to your house and your car wasn't in the driveway,
Yeah,
I'm not going to your door and knocking
yeah.
and waiting inside
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
because
Yes,
your
I
wife's
know
in
what you-
there
Yeah,
and I respect. I don't know if that's your boundary,
yeah.
but I'm guessing that
I know
could
what you're
be,
saying.
and
This
I'm
is a
not
good
gonna be
pick
alone
because
with your wife.
I can't say certain situations right now because if anybody hears, they're gonna know what I'm talking about. But I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
So, like, I'll give you, for instance, I one day,
Yes.
good friends with a guy who knew how I think, and I do think a little bit old fashioned.
I
admit
think that scenario you gave is just across the board should be what it is. But yeah,
it. But maybe it's old fashioned. And he knew, we had been friends for years. He knew how I thought.
yeah,
And there have been times when I'd gone to his house and I waited out in the car.
yeah.
And I came home and he was in my house making nice with Trish.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So I had a good conversation with him
Yeah,
and a good conversation with
Yeah,
Trish
yeah.
afterwards.
yeah, yeah.
This is a generational thing.
Maybe so.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, maybe so.
Yeah.
But now it could be different to
It's cultures too.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like my wife, like I never had to say that.
She would think
She'll
it was
never.
weird if
Really?
I did.
Like-
she would probably think, what is he doing inside?
Me and my brothers, we all our wives, we're all close,
Yeah.
but like so super close. Nephews, nieces, all the whole thing. If Josh isn't home, I'll go there. If I need to get something, I will run in and out, but I won't be there for like an extended period
Like
of time.
overstaying a welcome.
Like
No,
we're
just like I would never be alone with
Yeah.
Samara
I
in
got
your
you.
house.
like if my
I
daughter's
might
in
go
the
in and get
house,
something real quick and
Yeah.
walk right back out.
yeah,
Okay.
But
I
I'm
get-
not
I
I'm
get
not
it,
sitting
yeah,
down.
yeah.
I think that's the rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Not gonna sit down and get comfortable. Like I might run in to get something because he's not there, or
Yeah.
my daughter's there. I'll pop in, say hi to the
'Cause
kids.
they're planting a seed, you guys are saying?
It's just a respect thing. It's
Yeah.
just
It-
like
it's not even doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
It's just it doesn't feel right to
Doesn't
me.
sit right?
Yeah.
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 like it's weird if I were to say, oh yeah, I went over to Josh's house and like, where was Josh? Oh, he was working. So I was just sitting there with his wife for an hour hanging out. It's
It's weird, yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. An hour's a long time.
Well, yeah.
well, you know,
like-
even half
yeah.
an hour. I'm just
Yeah,
It's
and like
just
I
the-
wouldn't think you were up to anything,
Yeah.
but I just would never feel
It's just unsettling.
comfortable
It's unsettling.
with like your girlfriend or with his wife.
I think
sitting
it's
on the couch.
we're gonna
eating
probably
Cheetos.
cut some of this out, but I think it's a thing where like you pull like I think it's more about me. Like I wouldn't
Yeah,
feel
it's more
comfortable
about me.
Yeah.
being in your house with your wife without you there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
But-
what am I? Why am I? I don't know. You get it's just
yeah.
weird.
but
There's people that do that.
you knew that,
Yeah.
and so you knew how I was, and so
Yeah.
for you to not respect that,
Oh,
there's a problem.
that's the difference,
and
yeah.
the problem is you.
That's true.
What if?
But why didn't Trish know that?
Oh.
Well, Trisha knew that afterwards, and she's never happened.
Oh, so you
again.
never told her beforehand?
I didn't think I had to,
I
but then
get
I
it.
realized she's American.
Yeah. Like my wife was brought up like parents from the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
They're very old school, so like she won't. I mean, she won't even talk to somebody really.
Trish had realized she
if
was
she's not
Mexican
at work
back
or
then.
something, like somebody comes to the door, like she'll go get me to talk to whoever's at the door if it's a man.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like just without, and I was kind of raised like that too, though.
Yeah.
So
What if like your friend's wife was like your friend first?
well,
Gray area?
maybe, but if I'm being honest with
Yeah.
you,
An hour's a long time
if
though.
I'm being honest with you, I don't really have any friends that are women at all.
Unless she's ugly.
Wait,
I wouldn't be hanging out with her then.
am I asking the right question? I'm saying like,
You are asking the right question. I guess you're not getting my answer.
I guess not.
You have
when
friends that you're not attracted to
Yeah.
of the opposite sex.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
when I was young,
Yeah.
if I was hanging out with my boys and if I was hanging out with girls, I was trying to get with them.
So okay.
And if
Okay,
I wasn't,
okay.
I wouldn't be hanging out with them.
I got
so
Unless
that's
they
just
were-
how well, no, I'm saying that I guess they might have been. Just saying, I was never in a
piece of
position.
meat.
That's how. Yeah,
There
I
was
mean,
one girl that I was in my entire life. There's one girl I've been friends with, legitimately.
I've been friends with
had
girls,
no
but never to the
interest in-
point where we're hanging out.
Yeah, just one my entire life,
Yeah, never. Yeah.
just one. And she was pretty. I just didn't find her. She wasn't my type. At
It was
all.
platonic.
So all that is to say, I can't really answer your question truthfully because
Yeah, 'cause
I'd
it
kind of be
hasn't
lying.
happened, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I guess I
But
don't know. Is it weird?
I do think
What
it's
about you?
generational.
I don't think it's weird. I mean, I get it, but like I don't.
No, I mean,
guess
like
don't
I'm
really
asking
care.
you your same questions because I guess you have female friends, right? So
Yeah.
how would you feel about that?
Like I don't know. I feel I wouldn't care. I guess.
Like if they were gay, like say they got engaged, the girl that you're friends with, another guy, maybe
Yeah.
also in the friend group, and they live together, and then you'll go hang out at the house when he's not there.
Well, I probably would be going over there. See, I'm thinking like, say like you're going over to hang out with them, and then like you just happen to be there before like the guys, and then you like
What if
are
the guy-
saying hi for like 5 minutes, and
What if
then
the
the
guy
person
had a
comes in?
problem with it?
Then I wouldn't do it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but like 5 minutes, that's not a big deal either.
Yeah.
Like it's context.
Like if you're
to it.
going an hour early, then yeah, that's weird.
That's fishy, right?
If
Yeah.
you're going an hour early, it's maybe the sign of a bigger issue.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Now, if it happens, like let's say you
By
go at the right
happenstance,
time,
yeah.
but the guy ends up being late, gets caught in traffic, that's different.
Like they tell you like, oh yeah, just head inside, like make yourself comfortable.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
So like if someone says like I'm here, I'm like, oh, like I'm not here yet, but you can like go inside.
But
if
you're not
someone's
like
home.
necessarily a jealous guy either.
No, I guess I'm pretty trusting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty trusting too. I just I don't know. I guess it's weird to me.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a cultural situation. Like Italians, not known to be trusting people.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
like
they're
I
very
trust my
much in-
wife, and the only thing is I don't really have friends. Like the only real friends I have besides my brothers, like you guys, I guess.
The boys.
Yeah, so it's like my brothers. It's just they're my brothers, so I don't.
I don't mean this negatively, and I would say this
Mm.
is Mark. We're here.
Let's hear it.
Mark seems like the kind of guy who I could maybe pull up, walk in my house. He'd be eating Cheetos with bean dip next to Trish, and
Yeah.
I would be okay with it.
Yeah,
Like I wouldn't think he was
Yeah.
meaning anything bad. by it.
yeah. I get what you're saying.
Like I would trust.
I
that
don't know.
Mark
I
just felt hungry. You know?
You're underestimating Marcus, maybe. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
not at all. Well, I'm probably
Slide
overestimating.
He's a sly
I just
devil.
feel secure with Trish.
Okay, fair.
All right, is it my turn?
Uh,
No. No, it's your turn.
No, it's my turn. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we just talked.
Yeah, that's
That was my ploy.
Could probably shred that down.
It was a good conversation.
It was.
Yeah.
And my pants are still freaking ruined.
Nobody knows, but you keep saying it.
Damn it. I like these pants too.
You could get that out with a Tide marker.
Good fit. I don't have a Tide marker.
Thank you.
Well, you could. I'm sure you could afford one. About $4 for a 3-pack.
Oh, how's this still?
I feel like you got one in your
In my purse.
Oh, who's getting the call?
Oh man.
Learn how to put your new iPhone on Do Not Disturb. You're struggling over there. He just that's one way to do it.
That's the food truck people.
I'm gonna change my answer. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what's your answer, man? Come on. Got an email from Chalkboard.
I don't know, it's for $12.
That's good. That is good.
Hey, people, we love you. Sign up for Chalkboard.
Sign up for Chalkboard.
Come on.
Yeah, man.
All this. We need some.
Damn,
help.
I had something to tell you about the show.
I'm gonna say there's a lot that I could have gone here, and now I have a few honorable mentions. But I'm just gonna say leaving you on red, just like ignoring you, dodging calls, maybe answering a phone call and then hanging up right away.
Yeah.
Even worse though when they read it and they don't answer.
Yeah,
That's
leaving
what
you on-
leaving you
Oh,
on
that-
red. Like
okay, that's
there.
what it means. Okay, yeah.
Leaving you on
That's
red.
generational.
I'm old. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
no,
so-
actually, somebody today had to explain what something else meant. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. But
What was it?
You learn something new every day.
Blue and green.
Messages?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
our group chat when Phil had an Android was green because of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
It's when you use cell phone service instead of Wi-Fi or something like that. I don't know.
Super cool.
Yeah, leaving you on red. Just
Leaving
like
you on
being
red is
ignored.
bad,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is that's bad.
Yeah.
It's a good one. All right, I'll just finish this up. So, you have a conversation with anybody, so not guy, not girl, anybody, and it could be about anything. You could be having an argument, but there's always the person that, no matter what point you make, what you say, they always think they're right. And it's a person who knows everything.
Oh, my girlfriend will tell you that is me.
Person
really?
who knows everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Who always finds a way to be right, or something you talk about always has an opinion.
Maybe his friends are right.
And a piece of shit.
I feel like it's only with Samara though.
The person sucks, man.
So wait, are you saying she's always wrong
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like
on air?
she's like, can I just have this one?
I've been this
I'm like,
person in the
fine.
past. I'm working on it. I like to argue.
I think I am too.
I like to dissect.
I think you
Yeah.
both give in, honestly, a fair amount. I think you both give in.
I think I've gotten better. Yeah, I'm trying to
There's
work on
another
it.
part of our show that I feel like I've never.
Oh,
won an
Mark will
argument
fight
with.
till the death. Mark's getting he's having a bad show here.
No, but
He's
is that,
popping up
wait,
a lot
wait,
on this
wait,
list. I'll say that.
Wait, am I wrong? Because I feel like I told him he'll change his argument.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
fair.
funny because in one of our fantasy leagues, another guy said,
Mm-hmm.
"Mark, you just changed your argument," and I was like,
Got him.
"Don't say anything." I didn't say anything, but I was thinking,
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, there are a few. I mean, there's a few honorable mentions, like someone that's like arguing and then it says like, "Oh, I didn't say that." Like denial,
yeah,
like denying things.
Guy who changes or
I do
The
like.
switches up, the switcher upper.
doesn't.
We did talk about this on our trip. There are like certain things that make me cringe on social media posts, and we came up with a list.
Oh yeah, there was a lot.
The guy that I'm trying to think of him now, but I know one was hashtag haters gonna hate.
Just bad captions.
I hated the haters. The haters. Or take me back. I hate to take me back.
Take me back. Yeah, we had that
I
one.
hate that.
Just like cringeworthy like posts like that. You're saying?
Yeah, and
or just
we came
social
up.
media stuff. Yeah, like
We went around for like
Oh, you
5
know what?
minutes.
You know what's one? Everyone wants to be. Now I'm thinking about it. Like maybe we're one of those people. Like everyone just wants to have a podcast.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, we are those
or
people.
like I've noticed more and more like just attractive people in general are like, here's my workout regimen, or here's my diet, or here's how to make a smoothie, or like
Positive guy also is on
Yes.
social
Yeah.
media.
Yes.
Super
Yeah.
positive guy.
Affirmations.
Affirmation daily quote guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hate quotes.
Yeah. No, we went around for like 3 to 5 minutes
Yeah.
about it, and then it was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about that guy. And they were on both sides, like the woe is me. Why does it always happen to me?
No.
Shut the hell
The
up.
pity party.
Yes, pity party person that was brought up. No, I just Because you want to feel bad for people, but not if every day is a crisis.
Yeah.
Political person is also
Political
terrible.
person, yes. Either side.
Either side, yeah. Political person sucks.
Yeah, just making it your personality.
Yeah. The one that everything's about their kid, how great their kid is.
Yeah, that's bad.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Every
I know
little
your kid
thing,
just
yeah.
shit the bed last night. Stop. Post that. Post that. Put the sheet up.
You know what I hate?
Put the sheet up.
No, I think is a little cringe when people make like pet Instagrams.
Oh my, that's ridiculous. I don't even follow anybody with that. Yeah.
Like people make like wait, you have one, don't you?
No.
Oh wait, never mind. No,
Yeah,
it's just in your
ridiculous.
Instagram bio.
What you
Yeah,
have?
yeah.
I have a cat.
Yeah, I have a cat.
It's its name. Here's its name.
Yeah, no, that is, but Jared King does have, his dog has.
I guess like I
that's
just
where it
don't
comes
care enough. Like who is following your pet's Instagram?
But
Or it's
You
like,
know what else I hate?
but could I say that I could see your girlfriend maybe doing
yeah.
a cat one?
That's and I have it's it's just
Make
it's
fun of her.
unnecessary. It's
Yeah.
unnecessary. It's
I
unnecessary.
hate people that post about celebrities too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That comment on like stuff like what?
Although
Who are you talking to?
Although my daughter, I could see her doing a Taylor
Oh,
Swift.
I still hate it.
Like
She-
fan
Well, on
pages.
what? Like
She
her
loves it.
music or music is one thing.
So
Like
this is how crazy it is.
I'm talking about like I can't believe so and so did this.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Like
no,
that
she's-
type of stuff. Like
she doesn't do
gossip.
that. No, she's like
People are gonna hate
a
us.
hardcore
during this
Taylor
episode.
Swift.
I don't give a shit.
Taylor Swift fan to the point where during the game the other night, I texted her and said, "Hey, did you see they're gonna do the midnight release?"
Yeah,
And she sent me a picture of her husband actually set her up with, you know.
Well, that's cool.
That's
I'm
a-
saying
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah,
'cause
passions
she's a
are.
big
I'm
passions are
talking
cool.
about like just talking about it like it's something like just gossip.
No.
I hate that.
to revisit the pet Instagram. Like if I have my cat's name is Bagel.
Bagel.
So if like I'm posting a picture of Bagel in the third person and it's like, wow, had the zoomies today. Now I'm gonna eat some dinner. Like
Oh, that's so
like,
ridiculous.
Like if you're posting
I'm
pictures
so
about
sorry,
like
guys.
your cat and like it's like cute stuff. Like I guess it's fine, but like the pretending to be the cat posting and then typing the caption, like
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
No, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad. I gotta say that.
yeah,
All right. Well, I mean, that was a show.
that was a rant.
That was a
That was an
lot.
entire rant.
Yeah, it's
of
funny,
just
but
things we don't
things
like.
that really drive us crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys on draft.
So should we go over our
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go over it. All right. So who's first? You, right? Go.
Yeah, is it me? The go against the bro code. That's a big one.
It's a big one.
The one that wants to win the check when you're divvying up a check. Person who can't keep a secret. The entitled person, and the guy or the girl that won't respect boundaries.
All right.
So Team POS Marin, not paying your friends back. The what did I miss person that just is never in the loop and wants to know all the details at the last second. Just driving like a D-bag in general, just like dickhead driving. Cutting you off when you're speaking, the one-upper. Like, oh, that's cool, but I'm more important. And then just leaving you on red, just kind of ignoring you, just like you're not worth something, so yeah.
Especially if that's like you're in the middle of the conversation's gone on for like 15, 20 minutes.
And
And
they
then it
stopped
stops.
responding.
Yeah, that is.
That's-
Unless it's a valid excuse, like you're just driving. Or
Yeah,
had
but
to-
you don't know about it right away, so you're just pissed off.
Yeah.
All right, team, don't be a prick. Number 1 is drunk fight guy. Number 2 is person who's rude to staff. Number 3 is sports casual. Pick 4 is positive guy. And pick 5 is person who knows everything.
I kind of feel like just based off that, he's going to win this.
Yeah, just
Which
you,
one?
You hit a lot of
Person who knows
bases.
everything?
No, just based off like those are the easiest
you-
to identify.
Like you hit a lot of bases there.
Because I was going to put the Karen,
I was struggling.
but but you already put argues
The
with the
staff,
staff,
yeah.
so I felt like I couldn't really put a Karen. You know,
Yeah, I guess.
you robbed me
Yeah.
off at the pass.
I think Phil's got this one.
Hey, if I did, it was luck because I was grasping at straws the whole draft.
Yeah, so that is the draft. And
guys on draft.
guys on draft, we're guys we drafted. Comment, let us know who
Yeah, we
won
did.
this episode.
Let us know what you think of our new studio too.
Yeah, let us know. Yeah, go and check out Guys on Sports as well. That studio looks a lot different and it looks great. Put a lot of work in there. Thanks, Mark, for the desk. Being late on assignment, that's a good POS thing right there. Either way, follow us on GO1 Podcast, really anywhere, TikTok,
Sensitive
Instagram,
guy
etc.
is a bad guy too.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, Chalkboard. Check us out on Chalkboard. We do a lot of things there to help you win your fantasy leagues, just general sports talk. So yeah, anything else?
No, I'm all good.
Peace.
Peace.